So this is a video about A2 hosting. There is a lot of products that you could get from a company like this, but if you see, I've got a domain name and then the email as well under the same domain name, which is I think it's a monthly thing, and then the domain name's yearly. So if you've got a page like this, and some puts their email in, it goes to my funnel and it gets added to my email list and then send out emails. So if you're using Gmail or Yahoo, it's not permitted to go to spam. So the most important thing is buying a domain name like the one you've seen. Obviously, you can't buy mine, of course, but it should represent your business. Say it was Shopify, your name's John Shopify store, then you wouldn't buy a domain name such as Play Games or something. It wouldn't make any sense. It's got to represent your business. Yes, you can buy web hosting, but what we found with ranking a website in Google, it's nearly impossible. And our business, and you can see it in the link in the description also, that we're going to have a done for you blog service, which we focus on AI pre-written articles, which will get you a lot of traffic, but with the Google first page, it's impossible. So I would probably leave trying to have a blog, and it really is about purchasing a domain name and the email address to go with it, because when you're sending the emails, it has to come from an email address and it has to be the domain name. We've got trained our own system how you authenticate the name and things like that. So go back to A2 hosting if we can find it. It's 2 minutes. So here it is. So you're saving up to 80% as usual. Consent. So start with a domain. That if you're going on these sites, if you choose to purchase A2 hosting or GoDaddy, yeah, there is a lot of different products like servers. If you're quite a big time entrepreneur, then you'd maybe look at that or hosting websites. But what it's looking at is start with a domain name. So for example, we will try the name of the affiliate program where they pitch it every day to me. If I've got 2 seconds, I'll try and think of the name, which I'll just look it up actually. Right, so I've got OLSP, so they always sort of pitch that, and I know that Wayne Crow have his own domain name for it, but we just type that in and see what comes up. So yeah, he's got olsp.com. So, and it comes up with other ones like .net and .org and .us and .eu, .biz, which is fine, but they're usually more expensive, and the majority of domain names are .com. But say you were in OLSP and then you had your name was David or something like me, and you just type that in, perhaps David's olsp.com, and then you're saving 45%. It is available. A lot of these things, it goes up after time, and then if you wanted to add that to the basket, and here you go. So I'm not going to purchase it, I don't want that domain name. But say I didn't want, I think yes, .com, and you could add privacy, which anyone that's doing videos like this, or even if you're in a program and they're telling you to buy a domain name, which you should be, they would say that that's not really important. and then you can transfer a domain. Say you have one already, you can say, I don't want it with GoDaddy anymore, I don't want it with Namecheap, I want it with A2 hosting. So you can transfer it. If that's the case, you're paying $11.99 over a year, and then you might want it over 10 years, you might want it over 2 years, so you can actually choose what you want. You can go to their customer service agent as well, and do that, and then you would purchase that. So my money, it's £5 or £6 a year, which is quite a great price. So that's what you would need. You would need a domain name, and then you would purchase an email address as well, which is a separate service. So you would have other stuff, I suppose, but these are the two things you need: the email address, which you use for your business, and also, more importantly, sending out emails. Otherwise they'll be in spam, and they have got good deals. But if you're wanting some specific, or not really sure about it, you can chat with them. And then if you're enterprise, that's how much it is, and you're getting 50 mailboxes, the space, a certificate. You can chat to A2 hosting via audio and video. You're maybe a big time affiliate, and it's still on costs and not even $5 a month, 20 mailboxes, or you want to go in the middle, the medium, with 10 mailboxes and the certificate, or the small 5 mailboxes. You don't really need one, so that's an amazing price. But then after that, it is, you have to pay for a year. It's $20 odd, and then $50 on renewal. So that's what you do. So these are the two most important things. Having an online business today, you can't really use Gmail, Yahoo, or any free email account. You have to buy a domain name, and you have to, once you're setting that up, the emails are sent from an email, and it has to be linked to the domain name. So you would purchase that like that. If it was OLSP, then you want something like that. If it was Shopify, you would just search what your business is. So ours is called Give Value, and that's what we do. So if you want to go with A2 hosting, they're one of the best ones, and click the link. But if you want a business like no other that will really teach you how to have an online business and how to really grow it, then really join us. You won't be disappointed, and we hope to see you soon. Bye bye for now.